Do your hands tingle? Legs feel weak? What if 8 everyday vegetables could help rebuild your body's collagen, the core scaffolding for joints, nerves, and circulation? In this video, I'll reveal the exact vegetables science shows can reduce pain, improve blood flow, and restore your strength naturally. And the best part? One of these has been clinically shown to cut joint pain by 28% in just 8 weeks. After age 60, tingling fingers, weak knees, and stiff joints often get dismissed as normal aging. But the truth is, these are early signals of a collagen breakdown crisis inside your body. I'm Dr. Hartley, and today I'll show you how to reverse that trend using real food, not expensive powders. Let's begin where healing truly starts, restoring your body's natural collagen production. 1. Spinach, your morning armor against collagen loss. Imagine waking up with stiff knees, only to feel them loosen after your morning cup of spinach. Yes, spinach. Most people think of it as just an iron booster, but what they don't realize is that spinach acts like a shield, protecting your body from one of the biggest collagen killers, cortisol. As we age, cortisol levels naturally rise, especially in the morning. Cortisol is your body's stress hormone, and in excess, it behaves like a demolition crew inside your joints. It not only blocks the enzymes needed to build collagen, but also activates others that tear it apart, like ripping scaffolding off your muscles, skin, and nerve linings. Here's the good news: spinach fights back. Rich in nitrates, magnesium, and folate, spinach helps restore blood flow and reduce cortisol's harmful impact. A series of clinical studies in older adults found that consuming nitrate-rich greens improved microcirculation to the hands and feet in just 2 to 4 weeks, delivering nutrients right where collagen repair begins. Even better, the timing matters. Eating spinach in the morning, when cortisol peaks, gives your body the raw materials and the metabolic signal to protect rather than destroy. 1 to 2 cups, raw or lightly sautéed in olive oil, is all it takes. Add it to a smoothie or pair it with your eggs. Your joints will thank you. Frank, 72, started his day with spinach smoothies and a 10-minute walk. Within a month, he noticed something subtle but powerful. His knees didn't creak anymore when he stood up. You've probably heard spinach is healthy, but its real power is what it protects you from. Don't skip it tomorrow, because missing spinach in the morning, that might mean leaving your body unshielded for the entire day. 2. Garlic, fuel for collagen's triple helix. There's a reason garlic has been used in healing traditions for thousands of years. But what science now shows is that garlic doesn't just fight colds, it builds your body. Collagen, the structural protein that holds your joints, skin, and nerves together, is made from tightly wound triple helix chains. And those chains, they can't form properly without sulfur. Garlic is one of nature's richest sulfur sources. Specifically, it contains allicin, a sulfur compound formed when garlic is crushed. Allicin provides the exact raw material needed for the formation of stable, elastic collagen. Think of it like the twist in a rope that gives it strength. A 2020 randomized controlled study published in PMC Nutrients found that older adults who consume 400 milligrams of garlic extract daily for 8 weeks experienced a 28% reduction in joint pain and measurable improvements in daily movement. That's because the sulfur compounds not only support collagen synthesis, they also block inflammatory enzymes that break collagen down. But here's a preparation trick most people miss. Garlic must be crushed and left to sit for 10 minutes before cooking or eating. Why? Because that's how allicin is formed, through enzymatic reactions that need a few quiet minutes. Rosa, 68, started adding crushed garlic to her lunch salads, raw, just lightly tossed with olive oil and lemon. Within weeks, she said the stiffness in her fingers had eased. I can finally open jars again, she smiled. Now, let me ask you, have you ever let your garlic rest before cooking? Or do you rush it to the pan? If not, try it tomorrow. Just 10 minutes can be the difference between flavor and full healing potential. 3. Broccoli, the collagen shield. What if one vegetable could not only slow the breakdown of collagen, but actually help your body lay it back down? Meet broccoli, one of the most misunderstood vegetables when it comes to aging. Inside broccoli is a compound called sulforaphane, which activates a powerful internal defense system known as the NF2 pathway. Think of NRF2 like a maintenance crew that wakes up and says, "Let's fix what's been damaged." After age 60, this pathway naturally weakens, making us more vulnerable to tissue breakdown and inflammation. But here's the game changer. A study published in Experimental Gerontology, 2021, found that older mice given sulforaphane daily for 3 months experienced a 24% increase in collagen density and a significant reduction in collagen-degrading enzymes like matrix metalloproteinases. In plain English, sulforaphane doesn't just protect, it rebuilds. Now, here's how to actually get it. Sulforaphane is activated when broccoli is chopped or chewed raw. Cooking destroys the enzyme that triggers it. Unless you use a secret trick, add a pinch of mustard seed powder to steamed broccoli. That restores enzyme activity. Here's what to do. Eat 1/2 to 1 cup of broccoli daily, either raw, finely chopped into salads or slaws, or steamed for no more than 3 minutes with mustard powder added just before serving. Leo, 74, replaced his afternoon crackers with raw broccoli and hummus. Within 4 weeks, he noticed improved grip strength and less finger fatigue while gardening. Broccoli used to be punishment. Now it's my secret weapon, he joked. You've heard broccoli's healthy. But did you know it could actively help rebuild your joints, skin, and nerves? That's why skipping it could mean letting collagen decay quietly, day by day. 4. Red bell pepper, igniting your collagen enzymes. Think of your body's collagen like a house being built. You have the wood, amino acids, you have the blueprint, but without a spark to start the tools, nothing happens. That spark is vitamin C, and one of the richest, most senior-friendly sources isn't citrus. It's red bell pepper. Vitamin C is the enzyme activator for prolyl and lysyl hydroxylase, 2 key enzymes that turn raw amino acids into collagen fibers your body can actually use. Without enough vitamin C, your body might be eating healthy, but still failing to assemble the collagen it needs. In a landmark 1998 study published in the International Journal of Cosmetic Science, Boyera and colleagues found that vitamin C stimulated collagen production in a dose-dependent manner. That means more vitamin C equals more collagen fibers, especially in aging skin and connective tissue. Here's where bell peppers come in. Just 1/2 cup of raw red bell pepper provides over 100% of your daily vitamin C needs, without the acid that bothers many older stomachs. Cooking, though, destroys up to 60% of that vitamin C. So for full collagen support, raw is best. George, 73, began slicing red bell pepper into his lunch wraps and afternoon snacks. Within a month, he noticed the skin on his hands was smoother, and he had fewer cuts and scrapes during yard work. I used to take collagen powder. This tastes better and works. Most people underestimate bell peppers, but without enough vitamin C, your collagen building system may never even turn on. Don't skip the ignition switch. 5. Kale, the neural mailman. Have you ever felt tingling in your fingers? Or like your legs just don't respond the way they used to? These aren't just signs of aging. They're signals from your nervous system that your collagen and myelin repair pathways may be breaking down. And here's the twist. Repairing them may start with something as humble as kale. Kale is rich in folate, a B vitamin that works behind the scenes to unlock one of the most overlooked nutrients in senior nerve health: vitamin B12. Without folate, your body struggles to absorb and activate B12, and without B12, your nerves lose their protective coating, called the myelin sheath. In a landmark 2012 study from the Journal of Gerontology, over 2,000 older adults were tracked for nerve function. Those deficient in B12 had 50% slower nerve conduction velocity and were 1.5 times more likely to experience numbness or light touch loss. Here's where kale steps in. By providing folate in a bioavailable form, kale helps support B12 metabolism, especially in seniors who don't absorb supplements well. And it doesn't stop there. Kale's vitamin K and antioxidants also protect collagen fibers in joints and nerves from inflammation damage. How to use it? Massage 1 cup raw kale with lemon juice for 2 to 3 minutes to break down its tough texture, or lightly steam half a cup to preserve its nutrients while making it gentler on digestion. Marilyn, 75, began massaging kale into her lunch salads. A month later, she shared something she hadn't felt in years. "I woke up and my fingers weren't buzzing. I didn't even realize how constant it had been." Kale may not shout its power, but inside your body, it delivers critical messages. It's the neural mailman your nerves have been waiting for. 6. Cabbage, gut power for joint recovery. If you want your joints to heal, look beyond your knees and start with your gut. That might sound surprising, but the latest research shows your gut microbiome plays a critical role in how well your body absorbs, circulates, and rebuilds collagen. And few foods support this gut collagen link better than cabbage, especially in its fermented form. When cabbage is fermented into sauerkraut or kimchi, it becomes a probiotic-rich food that not only feeds your healthy gut bacteria, but also enhances nutrient absorption, reduces systemic inflammation, and indirectly protects your joints. A 2021 study from the University of Illinois found that seniors who consumed fermented cabbage regularly experienced a 43% reduction in joint swelling, along with improved balance and walking stability. Why? Because inflammation doesn't start in your knees. It often begins in the gut. Fermented cabbage helps calm that fire, which then allows nutrients like vitamin C, K2, and amino acids to be properly absorbed and routed toward collagen rebuilding. Ben, 69, started layering a scoop of sauerkraut into his turkey sandwiches. Within 3 weeks, he noticed he could climb stairs with less effort. And by week 6, he said the tightness behind his knees had almost disappeared. How to use it. Aim for 1 cup of sauerkraut or kimchi. Daily use as a side, a sandwich topper, or even mixed into warm, not hot, grain bowls. Make sure it's raw and unpasteurized to retain live probiotics. Your gut is like the general contractor of collagen repair, and cabbage, that's its favorite tool. Neglect the gut, and even the best nutrients may never reach where they're needed. 7. Carrots, the cartilage protector. If collagen is the scaffolding that holds your joints together, then cartilage is the cushion, the shock absorber that lets you bend, stretch, and move without pain. But as we age, that cushion wears thin. Here's the good news. Your body can slow that wear, and even reinforce it, using compounds found in something as simple as a carrot. Carrots are rich in beta-carotene, a powerful antioxidant that your body converts into vitamin A. Vitamin A helps maintain the structure of epithelial and connective tissues, including cartilage, and protects against the oxidative damage that speeds up joint breakdown. Long-term observational studies on carotenoid intake in seniors have shown that those with high beta-carotene levels had slower joint degeneration, less cartilage erosion, and better walking stability over time. In other words, carrots may not just help you see in the dark, they help you move in the light. But here's a key tip. Beta-carotene is fat-soluble. To unlock it fully, carrots must be paired with a healthy fat, like olive oil or avocado, and lightly cooked, not overboiled. Try half-cup cooked carrots daily, roasted or sautéed in olive oil. Best consumed in the late afternoon when cortisol levels begin to drop and antioxidant defense is most needed. Alma, 71, began adding roasted carrots to her dinner 5 days a week. By week 4, she shared something simple but powerful. I could get off the couch without bracing myself. I didn't realize how much I'd adapted to discomfort. Think of carrots like flexible armor, not hard, not brittle, but durable enough to absorb life's daily impact. Ignore them, and over time, you may feel the cushion wearing thin. 8. Onions, the anti-inflammatory ally. When your joints feel hot, stiff, or swollen, inflammation is already at work. And while many reach for pills, one of the most effective anti-inflammatory agents might already be in your kitchen: an onion. Onions, especially red and yellow varieties, are rich in quercetin, a potent flavonoid shown to block inflammatory cytokines like IL-6 and TNF-alpha. These cytokines not only inflame joints, they also trigger enzymes that break down collagen faster than your body can rebuild it. In fact, studies show that quercetin can reduce CRP and ESR, two key inflammation markers, by up to 30% in just 4 to 8 weeks. Less inflammation means fewer collagen fires to put out, and more room for rebuilding. But most people cook onions until they're translucent, and in the process, lose much of quercetin's power. Here's how to unlock its full effect. Eat 1/2 medium onion per day, raw when possible. Finally slice it into salads, dressings, or even chilled soups. Choose red or yellow onions, which contain 2 to 3 times more quercetin than white. Walter, 69, started slicing red onions into his lunchtime salads. He noticed that his knees didn't swell as much after long walks. I used to ice my joints after grocery trips. Now I don't need to. And while onions may bring tears to your eyes, what they protect is far more valuable. Think of onions as peacekeepers, calming the inner storm that silently destroys collagen. Use them right, and they just might help you move through life with a little less friction. Take a moment and listen to your body. Are your hands sending signals with tingling or stiffness? Do your legs feel like they've lost the spring they once had? These symptoms aren't just age, they're a request. A request for nutrients your body once made effortlessly, but now needs help to rebuild. And the good news? That help doesn't come in a bottle. It comes from your kitchen, in the form of spinach, peppers, garlic, kale, and a few simple choices you make each day. You don't need to overhaul everything overnight. Start small. Maybe it's a scoop of sauerkraut with lunch, or adding raw bell pepper to your salad. Each choice stacks. Each one sends your body the message, I'm rebuilding now. So, here's your gentle reflection. What part of your body is asking for more care today? Your knees, your fingers, your nerves? If this video gave you clarity or hope, consider sharing it with someone who keeps blaming their pain on just getting old. Because sometimes aging isn't the enemy, lack of nourishment is.